Hey Fellowship, my name is Carrie Jacobs. I am a licensed clinical social worker and one of the counselors with our church's counseling ministry. And my husband and I are also the parents to two kids who are in elementary school. And I wanted to do a 2-minute tip today on how we can be coming alongside our kids with helping them manage their stress and worry that they may be experiencing, in light of all of our circumstances. I know that probably for some of you, it's hard to kind of get a gauge or really assess how your kids are doing through this. Whether they're wired to be somewhat introverted and not open up as much, or whether they're just younger ages and aren't able to really articulate what they're feeling, what they're experiencing. But it's really exciting to think that God has given us so many ways to be able to kind of calm ourselves down and be able to relax. And one of the biggest ones is an intervention that we can use just physiologically. In Psalm 139, it says that our bodies, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that is so true when you think about that the scientific community has such a wealth of research information that backs time and time again that we have the ability through using deep breathing exercises, kind of mindfulness activities that get our minds focused on the present. Different what's called grounding techniques, which is really just a fancy term of just meaning, techniques that engage our mind on a certain task instead of being scattered about with worries and concerns. But that God has made our bodies in such a way that when we engage our minds in that way and focus our minds and activate the deep breathing, that it actually gives our body a signal that says, you are safe, you are okay, you can be at rest now. And I know that's a message that we so long to have our kids feel, that even in the midst of all of this, even in the unknowns, and as parents, we aren't able to give them answers, that we can reassure them that, yes, that God has this, He has us, but we can also come alongside them and do this with them, do some of these exercises with them, that will let their bodies actually experience that, which I just think is so exciting. So I'm going to include some links to some YouTube videos in the notes next to this video. And I would really encourage you to pull some of these up and try some of these with your kids. Some of them only take maybe 5 minutes a day, and it can make an enormous difference to really let go of a lot of stress and tension that can get stored up in our bodies when we have persistent stress. I would encourage you to use these at bedtime, especially because that's when kids are kind of winding down from the day. And so letting them let go of that tension is going to allow them to improve their sleep and hopefully start the next day fresh and ready to engage their minds without having this be a block in the way. So I hope this is helpful to you. Thanks so much.